Hello, my name is Joy and I was undergoing the data engineering stream at Sparta Global. So before I was at Sparta Global, I was a teacher, so I taught maths. So I was teaching all ages up to 18 years old. So GCSE, A-level, some Key Stage 3 as well. I spent a lot of my time actually teaching at the Brit School, so the performing arts school where Adele went to, Jessie J, Amy Winehouse, etc., etc. But I also taught at quite a few other schools as well. Developed quite a lot of experience and I learned a lot from it. Very much enjoyed it, and I believe I got some very good results out of students. For the longest of time, I didn't think that it would be feasible for me to go into coding, just because I remember having done a little bit of coding in one of my maths modules, and I remember struggling all the time. Where I flourished a lot more in maths, it would have been so counterintuitive for me to go into coding where there was constant struggle versus something more maths-based. That's why I was led more to go down the teaching route, because it was something that I could do a lot more naturally. But technology in general, it's great and I love it. I love the fact that I can leverage it, but it's just not something that I thought I could pursue as a career. Just something that, I quite enjoyed. I suffered an injury where I wasn't able to teach because teaching's an in-person role, couldn't really do it remotely at the time, but actually it meant that I could focus on a lot more things. It was a time where I could focus and look back and reflect on my life and think, okay, I'm happy with my life as it is, but I do want more, and I do want to learn more, and I do want to see what else is out there. Me being a career changer, I knew that I would need some very, very intense training. But for me to have been able to learn all those things, I felt like an academy was probably going to be the most appropriate thing for me. The fact that I do have the training that's given to me, the fact that I'm in a cohort where there's loads of other people who are doing the same kind of thing, we're all training, but also the fact that we then get deployed to work with other clients. It was fun. It was fun to get back to learning something new again. As great as teaching was, I felt like my own learning development in this way that I wanted it to be was a bit limited. When I ended up applying, I was given an opportunity from Sparta to be a data engineer. And I did find that working with data alongside doing the coding was a good thing for me. And that's how I ended up being here at Sparta. So the training was really good. 8 weeks of intensive training, and I do really mean it was intensive. I enjoyed the fact that we did get quite a lot of hands-on projects. So I understood that if I were to go into the real world of work, it would not just be about coding. There would be so many other things to it. There would be the business skills, there would be the presentation skills, and Sparta really did make a point of that. So the fact that they really tried to emulate what it would be like to be in the workplace as well with some of their projects, that I think was really fascinating. Especially at this time with technology, and the current market that we're in, I would say that Sparta is a company that one should consider when changing careers, especially starting out in tech, because they do train you not just in the technology, but also in what it's like realistically to have a job in technology.